So you want to know how to find and buy meme coins before they go viral and make headlines everywhere, right? Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll have all of the secrets to catch these coins super early and avoid common pitfalls. In this video, we'll dive into exactly what meme coins are, why they're so popular, how to spot the next big thing, what tools you'll need, and even show you how to manage risk to make money safely. Plus, stick around to the end because I've got a powerful tip that will boost your chances of finding the next big winner. Now, let's start with the basics. Meme coins are cryptocurrencies inspired by jokes. They're memes or internet culture. They're usually fun and catchy, but they don't always have real world uses. Still, people love them because they're exciting and sometimes highly profitable. So why exactly are meme coins such a big deal? Well, a big part of the excitement is that people can just turn a little bit of money into a whole lot more very, very quickly. According to Blockchain Co-Investors, a fund based out of San Francisco, meme coins often skyrocket in price because of the hype on social media. Like when a popular meme or celebrity suddenly goes viral online. People love jumping onto the trends early, hoping that they'll catch a big wave of profits. But there's a catch. Meme coins are pretty risky because their value depends mostly on hype. If the excitement dies down, the price can crash hard, sometimes all the way to zero. Plus, sometimes the creators of meme coins just want to make quick money and might disappear with everybody's investment. So always be careful and think twice before betting huge on these coins. Now that you know investing in meme coins can be super risky, let's talk about something everybody wants to know. How do you spot a meme coin that's going to explode before everybody else finds out? Well, the secret is understanding the early stages of meme coins. First, meme coins start out very small, usually on special websites where creators can easily make new coins. At this early stage, meme coins have to collect a certain amount of money called liquidity to become available on bigger trading sites. So the best time is to buy these coins right after they first appear on decentralized exchanges or DEX platforms like Radium or Jupiter. Those are the platforms where you really want to keep an eye out for them. This is usually when the prices are really low and not many people are talking about them yet. But how can you find out when these coins first appear? Good news, there's special tools designed to help you. Websites like GMGN.AI show real-time data about brand new meme coins. GMGN.AI helps by giving you instant updates about new coins, their community sizes, social media hype, and even whether the creators are holding onto coins or selling them off quickly. If a coin has lots of holders, low developer ownership, and active social media accounts, it might be a winner, but you gotta watch out. If developers start selling their coins right away, it's usually a sign of trouble ahead. By paying attention to these signs early, you can tell quickly whether a meme coin is worth a shot or not, helping you get ahead of the crowd. So now that you've got a better idea of how to spot meme coins early, you're probably wondering what are the best tools and websites to use for finding these coins? Well, as I mentioned before, one of the best tools out there right now is GMGN.AI, and it's basically a secret weapon for finding the hot new meme coins that are currently launching. GMGN tracks new coins popping up every second, showing you exactly how many people own each coin, how much money is flowing into it, and even which coins are trending right now. As you can see right here, if you go to GMGN.AI and you click on new pair at the top here, it shows you all of the new coins that are launching very, very quickly. And on the left side, the LIQ is the liquidity, shows total holders next to them, so the amount of people holding it. Next to that is the trading volume, which on these new coins is very low. And then the next is market cap, which means the price of the coin times the number of coins that exist out there. And these are all key features and filters for popular new coins. And you can filter all of these by the number of coins here. Let's see, filter risks, filter wash traded. You can change all of these settings based on what you want the coins to look like, especially when you go into the trending tab. These are the really popular meme coins right now. So the most liquidity burnt right here, this is filtered by market cap. This is a rating based on if they think it is, it says right here, blue chip index is the ratio of holders who also own blue chip tokens. So it gives you a indication of what other coins the other holders have, whether they are people that have been holding Bitcoin and Ethereum and the big coins for a while. Then there's the number of holders. Next, you can see the number of transactions in the last 24 hours, the volume traded in the last 24 hours, the price, and there's just a bunch of different things. This DGen audit is also pretty helpful here, but there's only a few things that you really need to look at. And of course, you can dive in very, very far. You can even trade on this app once you connect your wallet. I'm diving a little bit fast. We'll get into the specifics at how to look at this and other platforms like it a little bit later. Another popular place you might have heard of is Dex Screener. This is what Dex Screener looks like right here. It's very similar to GMGN.AI. It shows real-time charts of new and trending coins. And with Dex Screener, you can see instantly how much trading is happening, the coin's market market cap and even watch the buys and sells that are happening live. Again, this is very similar to GMGN.AI, but it just depends on which platform you like better. As you can see right here, you have all the transactions flowing through. As you can see over here, you have all of the kind of filters and attributes of the coins, being their liquidity, their market cap, price, and all of that good stuff. Lastly, websites like Pump.fun and Sun.pump let you catch meme coins at their absolute earliest stages. People use these platforms to create new meme coins with just a few clicks. As you can see right over here, there's a create new coin button. When you visit these sites, you can watch as the coins are first being created and even join in early before they hit bigger trading platforms. As you can see right here, they have a now trending section, an explore with featured meme coins, as well as, a watch list that you can create yourself. You can watch live streams of people talking about particular meme coins or launching them. Then you have an advanced filters page where you can just filter to your heart's content, bringing up, all sorts of different things. Very similar to, again, GMGN.AI and Dex Screener, but this is, Pump.fun specific meme coins that are, very new, and, you can get specific alerts on their page. So check that one out as well. Using tools like this makes it way easier to pick coins that have a real chance of blowing up. So if you're serious about getting in early, these platforms are basically going to be your new best friend. So once you've got your favorite meme coins picked out, the next thing you need to do is check out their community and their social media presence. Why? Because most meme coins depend a lot on how many people are talking about them. A recent article by The Guardian explained that meme coins with a strong active community, like ones supported by famous people or influencers, can quickly become super popular. For example, when Donald Trump's meme coin came out, it blew up because everybody was tweeting and sharing about it online. This shows how powerful social media can be in making a meme coin successful. But remember, a strong community doesn't just mean more hype, it also means the meme coin might survive longer and not just vanish overnight. Always look for meme coins that have active social media pages and lots of genuine supporters, because that's a big sign that they're headed for success. Now that you've checked out a meme coins community, it's time to take a peek behind the scenes. You need to look at something called tokenomics. Tokenomics basically just means how these meme coins are going to be divided up, how the math actually works out behind it, and who is going to own the coins. A guide by Team Finance says this is super important because it tells you if the coin is fair or if someone might control too much and crash the price later on. Always look for meme coins where the creators clearly show how many tokens they hold, how much is set aside for the community, and if the tokens are locked up. This means that they can't be sold all at once. Good projects share this info openly on their website or social media. If they don't, that's a huge red flag. So always choose projects that keep things transparent. That way they won't get caught in a bad surprise later. And as you can see from this guide by Team Finance, it's all of the things that are attributed to a successful launch of a meme coin. It starts off with obviously a very strong community, low initial cost, having a fun, relatable narrative, very good market sentiment and timing. The Bitcoin market or larger crypto market also needs to be strong at the time of the launching of a meme coin, typically for it to be successful. They're obviously going to be launched on a decentralized exchange to start, and then it gets into marketing, super virality, things like that, and all the other stuff that we've already gone over. Definitely take a look at this. We'll have it linked in the description as well. After checking the tokenomics, the next big step is knowing how to handle the risks that come with meme coins. According to the Moby Academy, the smartest thing you can do is never put up all of your money into just one coin. Instead, spread your investments across multiple meme coins. That way, if one crashes, you don't lose everything. And this is just a great trading strategy for all investments ever. In any sort of realm, anyone in finance will tell you to diversify your assets. So have things in tech stocks, have things in manufacturing, have some in major crypto, have some in meme coins. Obviously, most people in finance are not going to say to be in crypto at all, but you got to diversify and have a wide range of different assets so that you can have certain things that are going up while certain things that are going down. And on average, you're going to be performing much better. The same goes for crypto specifically. You want to diversify your portfolio of crypto assets, especially within meme coins. You don't want to be all in on one and lose it all. Another key tip is setting clear targets for when you sell. Decide ahead of time at what price you'll take your profits and stick to it. Meme coins move very fast and prices fall just as quickly as they rise. So taking profits early and regularly can keep you safe. Finally, never chase a meme coin that's already spiking too high, because chances are it could drop soon. Being careful, spreading your risk, and having a clear plan will keep your meme coin journey fun instead of scary. So now you know how to manage risks, but what does it look like when someone gets it right? Business Insider shared a really cool story about a hedge fund manager named Joe McCann who made big money trading meme coins. McCann's secret was simple. He looked for meme coins connected connected to trending topics or big news stories before anyone else noticed. For example, when Donald Trump's meme coin launched, early buyers earned huge profits. Some turned a few $100s into thousands in just days. McCann says timing is everything. He carefully tracks social media, news events, and market trends to jump quickly into promising meme coins. But remember, even successful investors like McCann are super careful about not risking too much money. Learning from these stories shows us that spotting trends early and acting quickly can pay off big time. And especially spotting these trends using social media and all these tools that we mentioned is going to be very important for you. Now, before we get to the end here, I better show you GMGN and some of the filters that I use to really spot and track meme coins that I want to invest in. The first and most important thing here for me is to go to the trending chart. This shows all of the coins that are the most trending and the most sought after. The next thing you're going to want to look at is the different time frames. We have a 1 minute trending time frame, a 5 minute, a 1 hour, a 6 hour, and a 24 hour. And these are obviously the time frames in which the coins are the most trending. When you look at the age of a token in this first column here, it's going to be a predictor of the volatility of that token. So a token that has 51 days of age is going to be a little bit less volatile than a token within 24 hours of being made. So that particular token is going to move much more drastically in price. And you can tell right here, the older token has a change in the last hour of about 0.5. The newer token has a change in the last hour of about 92%. So this token just crashed. Next, you have the liquidity column. This column has a bunch of fire marks next to it because it's showing that 100% of the liquidity was burnt. We don't need to get into that. The important thing here is that you want higher liquidity because it means that more trading is going to be easily accessible for you. To simplify, obviously that means there's a lot more that goes into it if you're super into crypto, but essentially more liquidity is better. Next is market cap. Market cap is super important. I typically don't want to go in a market cap that is under about $100,000. The market cap, as I mentioned before, is the price times the number of coins out there. If you have a really low market cap, there's going to be not much interest from other investors. If you get too high, then there's not going to be too much room to grow. So as you probably know, the largest cryptocurrencies out there are in the tens or hundreds of billions of dollars. So $100,000 is really not that much. $10,000, or as you can see here on the second one, $7.4 thousand is nothing. There's not a lot of potential there, but at the $100,000 mark, there's still lots of room to grow. Now, the blue chip indicator here is available if you want to look into that as well. For me, it's not super important. I like to look more at the holders and the recent transactions, or at least the 24-hour volume. So the number of holders indicates the diversity in who is holding it, meaning if there's a low amount of holders, that there's probably not that wide of a spread in the ownership. And you want to have a lot of different owners, because if there's one owner or a few owners with a lot of the coins, then you want to stay away from that because it's a risk that they could just sell it all off and crash the value of that coin. Typically, if they have a few thousand holders, that's going to be a lot better than a few hundred holders. And then lastly here, the 24-hour volume, that one's pretty important as well. I like to see the 24-hour volume in at least the blue range rather than the gray range. So in the few $100,000, meaning there is a few $100,000 worth of value in the price and the transactions being traded within that 24-hour period. In the yellow range, it's going to be even higher. As you can see, $2.7 million of value was traded, which means that there's lots and lots of trading going on. And that's probably when it crashed. And the last thing, of course, is the social media and trending aspect of this that is beyond what you can just see on GMGN.AI. If you look over to the left, you can see these little insignias under each coin for their X, for their Telegram, and for their website. I always recommend checking out their X or Twitter, formerly Twitter, and finding out how many followers they have, what the traction looks like on these platforms to see how trending they really are. The more followers they have, the more replies they're getting, the more tweets that are going on, the more virality that it has, and better chance that you're going to have in having a winner. So now you've learned exactly how to spot meme coins early, research them, check out their communities, understand tokenomics, manage risks, and even see real life examples of big wins. But before you dive in, always remember staying updated is key. Meme coins move super fast, and knowing what's happening can make or break your success. According to Investopedia, the biggest mistake investors make is that they don't stay informed or protect themselves from scams. Always double check your sources and never share passwords or seed phrases with anyone. So now that you're ready to get out there and buy some meme coins, I recommend you check out MoonShot. I'll leave a link in the description. And once you use this link, you can claim some free meme coins. Just open up that link and hit the claim meme coins button. And if you want to get some crypto as well, I'll leave links to Coinbase and Crypto.com where you can get $50 worth of crypto just by using those exclusive links. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and hit subscribe to stay tuned for more helpful tips and tricks in crypto. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.